So a couple of law variations have been announced for the AU and Aotearoa Super Rugby seasons, and it's quite exciting in most respects. So a lot of people will call this a move to league or something like that. Let's have a look at the laws and you make your own judgment of the season so far. Let's first look at the Aotearoa rules, since it is a little bit less rules. They don't change too much over there. So let's first look at the goal line dropout. It is for balls enforced in the goal area. So if the attacking team is held up in the in-goal area or they knock on in that area, there is now a kick-off or a dropout instead of the usual scrum according to the laws. The ball can also now be kicked into that area where the defensive team touches it down. Then a kick-off is then again from the try line. This also does make the game a little bit more attack-wise, because if you do kick off from your own line, it does reward attacking play. A lot of times when you have to have that drop out from your 22-meter line, the attacking team, they kind of do get discouraged from running the ball back again. They tend to kick it back from there again. We saw last season in the AU season where you kick it off and big guys like that Faumasili from the Rebels, he carries it back and he runs into the defender. So it does encourage running play back from a goal line dropout. Next up is the red card substitution. After 20 minutes, the red carded player can be substituted, and this is one that I think should be incorporated all over the park in all respects of rugby. Then the next one for the Aotearoa season is there won't be any draws, since golden points will be incorporated in the extra time, which will win the match. If that doesn't result in that 10 minutes of extra time in a point for any team, then it is a draw, unfortunately, at the end of the day. This does result in a kicking affair. A lot of times we have seen the teams just trying to get the ball out of their own half, because let's face it, if you do get caught with the ball in your own half and give away a penalty or knock on, you can lose it quite easily, which we did see a couple of times as well. So the golden point rule, it's good, but it's not perfect. We'll get into the other one that the AU have brought into their season. The last one is quite an exciting one. It's one that has been called for quite a while all over the rugby spectrum, and that's the captain's referral. That is, each captain gets one opportunity to use the TMO to kind of contest what the referee is saying in a game, or bring something to his attention that he might have missed. This is used in 3 scenarios: to have any decision in the last 5 minutes be overruled or have that taken. That's up till the last stoppage in play, and then infringements in the build-up to a try, and also instances of foul play. So no, the one thing of this is there won't be any scrums or lineouts that you can refer the captain. He can't refer that. And one thing that is good, it's just like in cricket, where if you are correct, the captain does retain his referral. So that is the one good aspect that I am happy that has been retained. The other thing, now that we go into the AU rules, they have quite a few things that they have changed. The Ruck Speed, use it or lose it after 5 seconds on the referee call. If you don't use it, you will lose the ball, and that is something that all over the world, no one is following that over the last few years. So I'm quite happy that this is going to be enforced. This will make the game faster. No real time for the defenses to set up for a long time. No real time for the attack to set up for a long time. Happy about this rule. The next one for the AU season is the 50-22 and the 22-50 kicking rules. A lot of people think this does increase the amount of kicks in a game, but on the contrary, it works a little bit differently. How the rules work is you can kick out on the bounce from your own 50 to the 22 of the opposition. If that is out on the bounce, it is your line out. Same thing from your 22 on the bounce into the 50 of the opposition, it is your line out feed. What this does is the wingers of the opposition kind of shift back to cover these kicks the whole time, and doing that, gaps are made on the wings for the attacking team to run with the ball. If you do not shift your wings back, kicks can be made and you will be penalized. So it is a 50-50 split there. Either you're going to get kicks against you if you don't shift back, or you're going to get running against you if you do shift back. And that is what makes these rules exciting. And it's always great to see those bounces come off. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time in the game. Then the next one we look at is the kickoff and restart time limits. Kickoffs and restarts have to be done in 30 seconds of the conversion, penalty or drop goal. Otherwise, a free kick, meaning a tap and go, will be awarded against you. And that is one that is also exciting, because free kicks is also now being brought in more into the game. If your kick off or your restart goes out on the full, or your teammates are in front of the kicker of the restart or the kickoff, you also get a free kick or a tap and go against you. That means less unnecessary scrums, more runs approach that AU has went in for this approach of their game. The last one brought in, like I said, I think it's more exciting than the golden point, and that is the golden try rule. So in extra time, the first team to score a try wins the game in that 10 minutes. So you won't see a big kicking affair like you will see with a golden point rule. We saw that a lot last season with that rule variation. So I do think this is exciting. If a team does not score a try, though, the highest score at the end of that extra time will win the game. So that doesn't nullify penalties or drop goals. You can still win the thing in the dying seconds with a drop goal if you want to. So I think that's an exciting inclusion of the rules. There's a couple of ones that I think maybe not great. A lot of people won't be too happy with the rules. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the rules. I'm a guy that likes change overall. A lot of people won't be too happy because it does shift the barrier between union and league. Let me know the rules that you aren't too happy with. Let me know the rules that you are pretty much very happy with. Probably that captain's referral. It's something AU season could probably have thought about. But hey, that's the rules for this season. Let me know what you think, guys. Check out these videos next to me. Hit the subscribe button if you are interested in this AU Aotearoa season. And then I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.
Bye.